another episode of The Spill. Today we're doing a Halloween theme, so I hope you guys enjoy it. My name's Regine Tennyson.
I'm Tamia Mallory.
And I'm Marcus.
So, a lot has been going on in the media lately, including all the craziness going on with the Love and Hip Hop and Hollywood cast. So recently, Miss Hazel E decided to take to Instagram and bash some of her other cast members and some of her enemies by basically calling them haters because they have darker skin than her. She also made some very crazy comments about members of the LGBTQ community, saying that all gays should burn in hell. She has since been fired from the reality TV franchise. I know I have a lot to say about Miss Hazel E, but what about y'all?
She's just kind of been like the person nobody's ever really liked on the show. Like, I don't watch it. I don't even watch the show that much. But, like, the way that I see people talking about her on social media, like, she's always been kind of the villain anyway.
She's irrelevant. I just don't find anything about her appealing. I don't find anything about her attractive. Like, the entire season, she's like, I run LA, I run these streets. I don't know you. I don't know what you do.
She had that one video, if y'all ever seen it.
But I've never heard a song. I've never heard of any publications. I've never heard of anything of her besides Love and Hip Hop. Exactly. And then you're going to say, because they're dark skinned, they're hating on you. No, they don't like you because you're rude. And then you say that all gays should burn in hell. I don't believe that all gays should burn in hell. That's personally me. But the Bible also says that you shouldn't mix fabric, so everybody else is going to hell too. I really don't get it.
Well, go ahead to me.
Hazel is just, I don't even know what to say about her. Like, then after that, of course, I knew this was going to happen. She tried to take to Instagram and say, oh, no, I wasn't shading. All dark-skinned girls, like, just the ones that hate on me. Because this originally stemmed from an altercation that she had with Jess Hilarious, who is an Instagram comedian who's also on Wild 'N Out. Jess Hilarious does an Instagram video thing called Jess with the Mess, where she talks about things that have been going on in the media, and Hazel E's boyfriend had been in another man's DMs.
He was like 17 years old.
Yes, he had been in another man's DMs, and Jess Hilarious talked about it. And so then Hazel just started talking about Jess Hilarious saying, well, your son is gay. Like, she has pictures up with her son, like her little baby son. They don't have on any clothes, like a maternity shoot. And she's like, your son is gay. You're a hater. Like, these dark-skinned girls always hating on me. And I'm like, one, she's a comedian.
Yeah.
Number one.
Her job is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, why are you in your feelings? And two, she wasn't even talking about you. She was talking about your boyfriend, who you clearly need to check his DMs. So.
Not only that, but then after she done lost her, because apparently she was a representative or something of Shoe Dazzle. And they X'd her out immediately.
Yes.
And then she got kicked off of Love and Hip Hop. She decides to go on Instagram or go to whatever platform that she still has for some reason and say that she apologizes and that it was like she blacked out and just replied any way that she thought to reply. You can't black out via the phone. You have backspace,
exactly what you're saying.
You have autocorrect, you have auto type. There's no way that you have mistakenly said all gays burn in hell.
Right. And then right after that, she decides to go to some club and like dance with a gay guy, you know, to try to like make it better and make it seem like, oh, she likes. But I don't know if you know some famous like Instagrammers who are openly gay, Shy Santiago, Kels, they were like, we're not here for it, making little comments. Like,
and then she got her,
that was fake. It was phony.
She got her best friend that was on the show formerly who's gay to come out and make a video like, I know Hazel, she didn't mean it like that. Like, no, that does not count. That's like those people that are like, oh, I'm not racist, like my best friend is black. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. You can't just find like your gay friend, like, no, tell them, like, no girl.
But speaking of sensitive topics, in the entertainment world, former Destiny's Child member Michelle Williams opens up about all that she has dealt with with depression and suicidal thoughts while being in the award-winning group. What do you guys think about that?
Well, Michelle, if you look at it, Michelle she's always been talked about just because, I don't know, she's just the one that everyone picks on. But I think it's really sad because Michelle was 19 years old when she first joined Destiny's Child, and they were already a force. You know, 19 is a young age. That's when you're trying to, like, learn how to be a woman and learn how to be confident in your own skin. But you got Beyonce right here, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm trying to, you know, if I'm trying to grow up and, like, learn myself and my body and love myself, and I got Beyonce right here, I'm gonna feel the exact same way.
Like you said, it used to be a group of 4, and Michelle wasn't in the group. So she came in with these 2 that already have a super tight bond, Kelly and Beyonce. So if you are coming in as the 3rd person, you just kind of have to, like, make a name for yourself. And Michelle, from what I've seen and how, like, she's been in interviews, it seems like she's more of a laid-back person. I feel like to come somewhere last, like, you really have to come in and be like that, like, yes, I'm here.
Yeah.
But not everyone's like that, so I can definitely see how she was the butt of many jokes on social media. I mean...
But I love Michelle. I mean, she said that the depression and the suicidal thoughts really started when she was, like, 15, 16. Mm-hmm. And then they kind of just progressed as she got older, and she really didn't know, like, what it was called. She really couldn't put a name on it until she was 30, and she was, like, coming out of it, or she, like, moved from being depressed. But she also did make a point to say that she talked to Matthew knows about it, which is Destiny's Child's manager, and he was just saying, you're going on tour, you're making all this money, you have all these awards, there's nothing for you to be sad about. And I do applaud her on not making him the bad guy, because a lot of people just truly don't understand.
To him, it's like, y'all made it.
Right,
like,
exactly. He's out,
nothing to be sad about. But I'm happy that Michelle came out and talked about this, because a lot of people deal with depression and mental issues, and it feels good to know that, like, someone else has dealt with this, especially someone who was in the limelight, like someone that you would never expect to have these issues.
And the question actually stemmed off of Demi Lovato's recent, I guess it's like biopic or whatever the situation was. Her documentary on YouTube about her going through her eating disorder and her depression and her suicidal thoughts and her abusing, I think it was coke. Yes, that's what she said. But that's where the conversation actually came from. And Michelle was like, oh, well, it's me too. I just want to normalize, like, depression is real. People who have suicidal thoughts is real. She just wanted it to be something that can be openly talked about so that more people can come out and say that they have this problem or they feel this way and they can get help.
Right. Shout out to Demi Lovato and Michelle Williams for coming out for the people who can't come out for themselves.
Halloween has arrived, apparently, since I'm wearing orange, and costume ideas on everyone's mind. Here's our girl, India Tolliver, with the Word on the Street segment discussing costume, culture, and appropriation.
Hey, it's your girl India with another edition of Word on the Street. So we all know Halloween is coming up, so we want to find that perfect costume, which is maybe fun or sexy, but some is definitely a no-no.
To say a Donald Trump deportation costume would have to be really inappropriate.
That was wrong. That was wrong. So today we're going to go around asking people what are the culturally inappropriate costumes for Halloween. So let's get started. So what would be a culturally inappropriate costume for Halloween?
Probably like an Indian headdress if you're not Native American or part of a tribe, because you have to earn those feathers.
That's like Native Americans, because that's very offensive with that's their native outfits. Like, we got to stay away from that.
I agree, honestly. I feel like that's the first thing that pops in my head when I think about like culture and inappropriate costumes, so.
One that comes to mind immediately would be blackface.
Certain things like the blackface painting on Caucasian people or white people, and that for me can be a bit offensive.
Dressing up as an African when you don't have anything to like relate to, I guess, that culture or that ethnic background. Like in the past, I've seen people like paint their faces black or dress as a runaway slave. And that
I've seen it at my high school before. Some kid came dressed up. He had like pieces of cotton attached to his shirt and the property of the high school written on his shirt, and blood all over his shirt. And the news came to my school and everything like that, and they had parents interviewed and students interviewed. It was just a whole mess.
Some sort of racial bigotry or some sort of incentive or some sort of message that just isn't like suitable for everyone, I guess. You know, something to do with our past, like slavery, maybe even like some sort of terrorism costume. I don't know.
Because of what's happening in our world and what's happened recently, some people might be offended by that.
So what do you think is a culturally inappropriate outfit for Halloween?
Bikini.
Thing where a person is more than half naked.
There we go.
But do not usually wear bikini outside. And it's only clothes for the swimming pool. So I saw like one person wearing like bikini last year, so I was like, wow.
Thank you for tuning in on The Word on the Street. Make sure you catch us next Tuesday on The Spill. Have a good one.
What's Halloween without candy? It's the only day of the year where getting candy is acceptable. Today I have a little challenge for me and my co-host to see if we can guess the flavor of these mystery jelly beans. So guys, today I went and bought the Bean Boozled jelly beans by Jelly Belly, and you guys have probably heard of these with the crazy flavors, and I've never tried them. So I'm scared.
Yes, we have our chasers on hand just in case if we feel like we have to throw up.
I'm so stressed.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's go. The first color we have is a white jelly bean, and this is gonna either be spoiled milk or coconut. So I'm praying for coconut.
I don't like both of those.
I don't really like coconut either, but it's better than spoiled milk.
Nope, not having it. Not today.
I have coconut.
It's stuck on my tooth.
Okay, let's go. I got coconut.
It was right on my top tooth. I couldn't take it.
Oh, milk.
I truly got lucky with that one because I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Second go round, it's either going to be a rotten egg or buttered popcorn, which still I just don't like either.
It's popcorn.
I got the right egg.
Okay, so the next one that we have is either going to be barf or peach. Oh my god.
I'm scared to chew it. But why not the good one?
Oh, good. Last one is gonna either be moldy cheese or caramel corn. Oh, I have caramel corn.
I have caramel corn.
That means mine's gonna be nasty. And I don't want it.
Is it moldy cheese?
Shout out to Marcus for being brave. Knowing that was the nasty one, he still ate it. Okay. Barf tastes like popcorn, caramel, booties, rocks. This weekend, we got a chance to go to Cox Farms to see what goes on behind the scenes. Check it out.
Hey everybody, this is us with The Spill, and we're at Cox Farms, and we're going to show you the back scenes experience of how they get ready for their annual Fields of Fear.
So we're here behind stage of Fields of Fear. I'm here with Lisa Curtis. Lisa, could you tell us about what your role here is at Cox Farms?
Yes, I am the Corn Nightmare leader, and I oversee the Corn Nightmare and the actors and the corn, and I oversee also the makeup that we put on all three attractions, which is the Corn Nightmare, the Hayride, and the Forest.
What's your favorite part about this whole experience of being at Cox Farms and the scary people and everything like that? What is your favorite part about all of this?
Well, I enjoy working with people, and I enjoy just overseeing and kind of organizing things and kind of making things run smoothly here at the grounds when we're open for Fields of Fear.
This is where the magic happens. We have many different paint stations over here. We have the airbrush, which creates a base for the actor's face, and then they get their features put on over at these stations right here. We have the cream base makeup, and then we have the liquid base.
So what, when did you get started in makeup, or who inspired you to get started in makeup?
I started makeup, I believe, my freshman year of high school, and I'm 2 years out of high school. I'd say just watching YouTube and seeing how different people could transform and help other people find the beauty in makeup. That's how I found it and started.
Is there any other things that you do with makeup outside of this, or is this one of your main focuses?
Well, people pay me to do their makeup. Like I do wedding makeup, and I'll just whenever anybody needs me to do like Comic-Con or anything, I'll do that sometimes. But it's just somebody calls me and I'll help them.
I just got started doing airbrush mostly as artwork, kind of in the automotive field, and then found out when they were doing makeup here that the airbrush just made things a little bit more streamlined on the process to try to get this many actors in makeup and costume.
Hey guys, we're here with one of the actors of the Fields of Fear attraction. Can you just say your name and what you do here?
My stage name is Gina, and I'm a roaming actor here at Fields of Fear. And that means I go all through the property, all around, to give my scare to the nice customers who come in.
Well, how long have you been working here, and how long do you want to continue to work here?
Well, this is my fourth year at Fields of Fear. I kind of got addicted to it one time when someone couldn't make it, and they say, Nancy, what'd you do? Gina, you see, I'm out of character already. Can you possibly come and help us out? So that's how I got hooked. So after a fourth season, I'm hoping I can continue on for a couple more years. Who knows? You never know what life has in store for you.
What is one thing, whether it's a scary movie or a person or character, that helps you get into character yourself? What is like the one thing you think of to get your best scary self?
Well, I really don't have to do much, because just the thought of being here and getting in costume and and waiting for the people to arrive is my high.
I was left by myself. Regine just got a splinter, and Tamia's getting a donut. So I guess it's time for us to say goodbye to Cox Farms. I hope you guys enjoyed the behind-the-scenes look.
All right, we have come to the end of our show this week. Everyone have a happy and safe Halloween, and remember to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at TheSpillGMU for more updates.
Have fun!